Because you're the jokester from high school. There is always one.
I'm a good guy.
No, you're not.
I just got caught in the wrong position, you know.
No, you didn't.
I didn't do nothing wrong, man.
What's your street name?
Oh.
Yeah, and what's the lettering on the side of your face?
Some sale cards and detail cards.
Oh, but not this one, because this one was stolen. Where's your detail shop?
I don't have one. I'm starting this from the ground up. I'm mobile. I'm a mobile detailer.
Oh, yeah.
Tire shine, shit like stuff like that. Excuse my cousin.
Children are supposed to be proud of their parents, right?
She is proud of me though.
Yeah, she doesn't know what you're up to. All right.
Stuff happens. It happens.
No, it doesn't. There's no help for you. McCaskill? Brandon McCaskill. Brandon McCaskill.
He's insurance.
Okay. Hello.
Jobs for the shorts. I apologize.
All right. So you know that's not appropriate attire.
I have nothing else. I apologize.
Okay.
I haven't been in court so long. I don't keep forgetting.
Winter does happen. Winter is coming. So you got to make sure you at least have one pair of pants. And for court, this is the thing. And I would always tell my client this all the time. You don't have to wear a suit and tie. If you have one, great. I would always try to make sure my clients had a suit and tie, but it's not 100% necessary. But you do need to have long pants. All right, so today is plea deadline date.
Yes, Judge, we've reached a plea agreement. We just now got the paperwork.
All right,
We were going to ask if we could recall it tomorrow for the plea
we can do it this afternoon.
in shorts.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I'll see y'all back here at 1:30.
Okay.
Before CR 4372, State of Texas versus Brandon James McCaskill. And are you Mr. McCaskill?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there an application in this case?
Yes, for probation, for community supervision.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? According to the plea, punishments be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility. State recommends community supervision. There's to be restitution, if any, to Miles Brown. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense? Is that the plea?
Yes, sir.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 3 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 150 hours of community service restitution, no contact with Miles Brown, and the anti-theft course. Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Content.
State, any evidence?
Same with Exhibit 1 and attachments, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No objection.
You may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, after reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
That's just that we would ask that you follow the plea agreement. My client has an 8-year-old daughter and a wife that he supports. He works as a car detailer. So we would just ask that you follow the agreement.
Okay. What's your street name?
No.
That's not what you said in the police report. You said P1 stated that he didn't know Wood's real name and stated that some, I don't know why people are still using the N-word, don't want their name to be known. You feel me? And I respect it. I go by a street name and he go by a street name. That's what we do. So what's your street
I don't
name?
go by street name, so I don't know why I was in the report.
All right. And what's the 100 on your hand about?
It's 100.
No, what does that mean? You're 100.
It's just authentic, you know. It's old. This is old.
It's what?
It's old. It's old. It really has no significant meaning.
So why would you tattoo 100 on your hand and it has no significant
I
meaning?
mean, it does, but it's not. It's just me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And what's the lettering on the side of your face?
Some words.
Hmm?
Some words.
Yeah. What are the words?
Against all odds.
All right. And what's the tattoo in the center?
At this point in the hearing, the judge decided to take a closer look at the defendant's lifestyle and the choices that had led him to this moment. What started as a few simple questions quickly turned into something much more serious. The judge asked about the tattoos covering his hands, face, and forehead. While the defendant insisted that most of them had no real meaning, the judge wasn't convinced. She wanted to understand the mindset behind the decisions he had made throughout his life. The conversation then shifted toward one of the tattoos, which was dedicated to a friend who had died as a result of gun violence. That answer immediately raised even more questions. The judge carefully connected the details from the police report with the defendant's own statements, creating a picture that was becoming increasingly difficult to ignore. By this point, it was clear that the hearing was no longer just about a stolen vehicle. It had become a discussion about responsibility, judgment, and the consequences of the choices that people make.
Your 8-year-old daughter is with, you say, your wife? So you all are legally married.
No,
So that's not your wife. So let's start there. You're not legally married, so that's not your wife. That's the mother of your child.
yes, ma'am.
You, for some reason, felt she was not worthy to be blessed with a marriage with you. Because did you ask her to marry you? That would be a no. So don't be coming into court using your wife, who is not your wife, and your daughter to play on sympathy of the court.
Right. Most
So
definitely.
that's not, let's start with, that's not your wife. That's the mother of your child. And does she have employment?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And she's always had employment.
Yes, ma'am.
And you have not always had employment.
I have.
No.
Yes, ma'am. I have.
And so you're saying you're supporting your wife and your daughter on a salary of detailing cars?
Sale cars and detail cars.
Oh, but not this one, because this one was stolen. So where do you sell
It
and
wasn't
detail
even-
cars?
It wasn't my vehicle. I was detailing the vehicle and I got in the situation I'm in now.
All right, what I can
Still
tell
my
you
vehicle.
is nowhere in this police report, many things were said,
Yes,
but
ma'am.
nowhere in this police report do you say that you were detailing that vehicle. You said that Woods loaned that vehicle to you.
No, I said I was detailing the vehicle for him. I don't know why they didn't put it in the police report,
Mhm.
but we always had them type of technicalities.
So you detailing a vehicle for a guy, according to you,
Yes, ma'am.
that you met at the Bear County Jail.
Yeah.
Okay, so where is your shop?
That's like if I met you and
You will not, let me just tell you, you will not be meeting me at the Bear County Jail unless you're a client and I'm an attorney, or unless I'm going to the Bear County Jail to speak to inmates for whatever reason. So where's your detail shop?
I don't have one. I'm starting this from the ground up. I'm mobile. I'm mobile.
Yeah.
I'm a mobile detailer.
Oh, yeah?
This is where Judge Boyd starts to realize something isn't adding up.
Yes, ma'am.
So what's the equipments you use to detail since you're mobile, which means you have to take equipment from one place to the other place? Are you just going to somebody's home and using their water and their soap and saying you're a detailer?
Well, unless like I go to a car wash and I do my thing there, I vacuum the car out, tire shine, shit like stuff like that. Excuse my cussing. Yeah, I'm a mobile detailer though.
That's not detailing. I do that to my own vehicle. I vacuum it out.
The judge then turned the conversation in a much more personal direction. Instead of focusing entirely on the charges, she asked the defendant to think about the example he was setting for his daughter. She explained that children naturally
Smoked what?
All
All right, you're not allowed to smoke on probation or drink alcohol.
Yes, ma'am. I know that. I know that. I know that. You won't have no type of issues like that with me at all. Period.
There's going to be 120 hours community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. There's going to be proof of employment.
Yes, ma'am.
There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors until further notice. All right, we can go off the record. So you have a daughter, correct? This is what you need to ask yourself, because children are supposed to be proud of their parents, right?
She is proud of me though.
Yeah, she doesn't know what you're up to. So this is what I'm going to say to you. You need to look at yourself honestly in the mirror and ask yourself, would you want, with the baggage you have right now and where you are in your life, if your daughter were of age, would you want her to bring you home to meet her parents? Yeah, I know the answer is no. So if the answer is no, you know what that means? She is not proud of you right now. You are presenting a picture of yourself to her that is not true. I don't know anybody who would be proud. Oh yeah, my father is taking some car from some guy named Wood. Oh, my father is smoking. Oh, my father is tattooing his body up with things that mean nothing, like the 100.
It
I'm
does
fine.
mean
Here's the
something.
thing. I'm fine with people having tattoos. That's fine. People can have tattoos, but if you're going to have tattoos, at least let it have some meaning. You understand? And until you can say you would be so happy that your daughter would bring a guy like you on paper home to meet her family, until you can honestly say that,
I'm a good guy.
no, you're not. You commit, so you're telling this court that you would be happy and proud of your daughter to bring somebody home who has felony charges.
I mean,
All
stuff,
right,
stuff, stuff happens. It happens.
No, it doesn't.
It
All right,
happens.
there's no help for you, but here's the thing, you cannot have unsupervised contact with minors. So you know what that means? That means for your child to have contact with you, somebody else needs to be present, an adult who is thinking and looking out for her, because you're not.
I just got caught in the wrong position. You know.
No, you didn't.
I didn't do nothing wrong, man.
You know what? Turn and look at your attorney. Ask her how many times she's been caught driving a car illegally. You know what? Ask the deputies. Deputy Laura, how many times have you been charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle? Vashawn, do you have in your past an unauthorized use of a vehicle that you've done probation for? Zach, have you been at the Bear County Jail staying there because you've been arrested for an offense?
If I say yes, will you call my employer?
Yeah. See, that's no. Your attorney hasn't been at the Bear County Jail. And you're telling me with a straight face, jokingly, because you're the jokester from high school, there was always one. You're telling me with a straight face that you would be proud of your daughter to bring you home. And you know what that's saying? The people in that box, no. You see the people over in that box? Some of them have unauthorized use of a vehicle. So what you're telling me is